This conference will now be recorded.
Right. So today is the first session for business consolidation with group reporting S4HANA 2022. So this group reporting is, as you know, like SAP's future solution for consolidation, legal consolidation. In this session, most of the people are FSEO consultants because based on the mails I get from you, I can understand most of the people are FSEO consultants. Some of you are BPC consultant, business planning and consolidation consultants. Some are some are very good in BPC planning. Some are already having experience in BPC consolidation product. So I don't see any freshers currently in this particular room. All are FSU or either FSU or a BPC. So these are the
Hi
skills required
Karan.
actually. Yeah,
Hi Karan. Myself is Santosh. I am from BW background actually.
yeah. So I will address whether you can go for this training or not. Once the demo is completed, I will talk about other technologies. Like if you if you are experienced in BW or if you are a chartered accountant and you don't have any SAP experience, what we have to do, we will discuss at the end of the demo. Yep.
Sure, sure. Yeah, thank you.
So most of you are FICO and BPC consultants. This product is suitable for you if you are an FSCO consultant, if you are a chartered accountant or any finance experienced consultant or BPC consultant. This product is very suitable for you. And you know, 12 years back or 10 years back, SAP, what products SAP having like uh, BPC or BW or ECC, whatever. So now there are a lot of changes happening in SAP. We have to cope up with those changes, right? So let's understand what SAP is doing, what SAP is planning for finance. Basically, FICO, BPs are all finance solution. What SAP is planning. So what we are going to learn as part of this SAP's plan, and later we'll see the overview of or what is the content I'm going to cover in this particular group reporting. So the modern finance platform, SAP's modern finance platform. You see your data, transaction data I'm talking about. You have actual data, you have plan data. The plan data you want based on some predictions. Based on your actual data, plan data, you want to find some answers for your questions. You can analyze your data, whatever actual plan prediction, whatever data you have, you want to analyze data. This is what you want to do with with the data. The actual data, when you see SAP, when SAP released S4 HANA, few days in 2015 or somewhere. So they come up with one table, right? AC doc A, ACT doc A, Universal Journal Table. Later, right, in 2015 they come up this solution. Later in 2018 they come up with one more solution, which is group report. So the group reporting, what they said, for your consolidations, legal consolidations or management consolidations or any eliminations, whatever eliminations you group reporting as a product, not only for legal consolidation. You can use this group reporting for specific requirements. When you want to aggregate data or when you want to show some joint ventures data, you can use ACDoc table or group reporting. So the ACDoc A table they introduced for the local closing, ACDoc U table or U group reporting they introduced for group closing. And also in the same 2018 later to, I mean, they come up with in 1909, they come up with some solutions called intercompany matching and reporting. Same in S4HANA. You know that. Most of the FICO consultants know that intercompany matching and reconciliation, it's a solution in FI and also a solution in group reporting. FI, operational level intercompany matching, group reporting, consolidation relevant, I mean, to check what are the discrepancies. by the group accountant. So financial reporting also now, with S4 HANA, sophisticated embedded analytics, you can generate custom analytical queries, and also SAP came up with so many views to understand your data. When I talk about group reporting, not only actual data, so this solution is for actual data we are talking about. It's not only about actual data, it's also plan. So SAP come up for another solution. SAP come up for the financial planning, which is SAC, SAP Analytics Cloud. When you want to get one integrated financial statement, actual and plan, then for planning I can use SAC. Actuals anyway you have in uh, uh, S4 HANA system. Now I can use SAC as a solution to plan my workforce, to plan my sales and quantity, marketing expenses, spend, operational expenses, capital expenditure planning, project planning. So finance, they come up, financial planning, they come up with SAC. Whatever group reporting data or whatever reported data, whether that may be your universal journal data, that may be your group reporting data, you can move to SAC, live connections, import connections. They develop the content. In planning, if you see, earlier cost center planning means you have to develop, you have to create cost center dimension, you have to create a GL account dimension, or you have to create all the dimensions, and you have to create input templates, all those stuff. Now it's not like that. Everything is available as a content, you have to adopt the content. So this is the modern finance platform, as SAP said, SAP methodology. So you understand the content, you implement the content, and you adopt the content. Now, around this finance platform, they are using some to move the data, some APIs they are using, artificial intelligence they are using, machine learning they are using. So this is what the SAP's future finance platform already, SAC financial integrated financial planning and group reporting solutions. Every day, every release, they are giving new functionalities in both the things, planning and consolidation, both the things. But this session only includes group reporting, legal consolidation solution. So why most of the times you get a question, like your customer might ask you a question like, why I have to implement group reporting, or why not BPC or ECCS? If you ask me, BPC is a very good solution for consolidation. Today also BPC is a very good solution for consolidation. ECCS, it's a free solution, it's also very good solution. BCS also works fine. Many processes can be implemented in BCS. So when you use BPC or Excel or BW, SEM, BCS, whatever, right? Your local and group accounting are maintained separately. What I mean, for example, if you use BPC as a consolidation solution, or planning or legal consolidation solution, you need to maintain separate master data, and you have to load data to this particular BPC application, which is extraction, transformation, and loading. ETL process should be there. What I used to do from ECC, the actual data from the BKPF table, BSEC table, whatever balances, I used to move to BW. From the BW, I used to load it to BPC. Today also same situation. And again, your SAP master data is one way, right? BPC master data is one way. BPC is some third party product, right? That product master data we define separately. And when you are moving data, so many conversions, transaction types, we have to map to the flows. So I mean, some people knows BPC. Just I'm giving that example. Now you have, if you see master data wise, it's separate and limited dimensionality in your in your, see for example, in your ECC system, the actual data is there. BPC, your consolidated data is there. So you in actual data you might be having many characteristics or many fields, but in BPC my data is restricted to only particular consolidation relevant or any other product, BCS or BPC or Excel. Some restrictions are there. Some I have to choose some of the consolidation relevant fields, whatever are required. So entity is required, chart of accounts required, group chart of accounts required, if I need profit center segment. So required dimensions I include. And BPC or BCS uses their own front end. What is their own front end? If you see BPC, EPM add-in is the front end. Analysis for Office I can use as front end. And if you go to S4 HANA, it's become it's Fury. So basically, when you have when you use other than group reporting, what problems you are going to face, that's what I'm trying to explain. Tomorrow you have to, if you are facing your customer, this is what you have to tell, right? And these are the, yes, actual points to take a decision whether we go for group reporting or any other product. Separate UIs, separate analysis tools. And I have local close. I have local close in S4 HANA system, my group close in BPC system. So in order to move the data, right, I have to move the data. So it takes time to move the data because ETL in between BW also there. That's where it's called as fragmented process, extraction, transformation, and loading process. So multiple times you have to load. So these are the challenges you have when you have local and group accounting solutions are in separate systems. So when you use group reporting as part of S4 HANA system, as part of central finance or S4 HANA, both for me, central finance, S4 HANA, if you have this within a central fund finance, you can maintain this group reporting, or within local S4 HANA system, you can use it, not a problem. One data model, one data model. So when it says one data model, recently what happened in 2022, SAP come up with a, earlier in 2015, 18, they introduced group reporting. So your consolidated data, your group data, your local data within the same system, they said like you have universal journal, which is ACDoc A table. They said group reporting for you, you have to use ACDoc U, which is consolidated data or intercompany data. Then they said you in later version, they said intercompany matching and reconciliation. They introduced one more table, ICA doc M table, for the intercompany matching purpose. All your intercompany relevant data, either if it may be from the universal journal, or it may be universal journal in the sense ACDoc A table, or group reporting ACDoc U table. The data based on local currency, transaction currency, group currency, you can move to ICA doc M table. They said they introduced that particular another table, ICA doc M table. Now in 2021, they introduced some new functionalities like equity pickup, profit on inventory elimination. And 2022, they understood some challenges in group reporting, that reconciliation. So earlier what used to happen, I have group reporting, I have financial statements, and drill down to the, most of the customers used to ask me like how to drill down from that ACDoc table data to ACDoc A. It was because uh, we, we, uh, we we could not drill down because ACDoc A table uses operational chart of accounts. ACDoc U table uses group chart of accounts, financial statement items. ACDoc A table having company code data, ACDoc U table having consolidation unit data. So in 2022, they come up with a new functionality, group reporting preparation ledger. Whenever you post any document in FI, it updates What is the consolidation unit relevant to that job posting? What is the group account financial statement relevant to that account? What is the sub item relevant to that particular posting? Same thing will be, I mean, that means without moving data to ACDOC Q table or without moving the data to group reporting, I can see the reconciliation statement between financial statement items and group accounts and operational chart of accounts. Every version there are many changes. So what my point here, one data model in the sense, group reporting is SAP's future solution. Now there is no ETL process, extraction, transformation and release process. What is meaning of ETL? So you take the data from the source and you store it in a PSC or somewhere in BW system or somewhere, then you move it to the consolidation product. So that I don't have now. I just a release task. I have a task. When I click on the task, release universal journal data, only one click. Millions of records moving. So I have seen some customers 2 millions, 3 millions records. It's releasing in 1 or 2 minutes. That's how the HANA S4 HANA speed you can estimate. So millions of records in minutes it's releasing. Rich dimensionality and drill down. So you are from the consolidated financial statements, as I said, because of preparation ledger, you can directly drill down to the FI tables, ACDOC table. You can see from which GL accounts, operational GL accounts, that particular amount, account receivable amount came or accounts payable account came. One user experience, one analytical tool set. As this S4 HANA, we have Fury. Now, Fury is the UI. In this particular Fury, I can get all the apps relevant to FI, MM, PP, group reporting, intercompany matching. So I have only one front end, one user experience. Role-based authorization, role-based authorizations. So with this role-based authorizations, okay, group accountant, I want to give access to these many apps. Local accountant, I want to give authorization to these many apps. And up to, so that's what one user experience with authorization concepts, Fury roles concepts. Up to date consolidation. I have seen some customers who are releasing every hour. Every hour they are releasing data to from ACDOC A to ACDOC U table. And it's an integrated process. Why integrate this process? With this preparation ledger, I just check, I can check what is the source and what is the target data. And accelerated processing of continuous close. I don't want to wait for anything. If I want data, I just release. Right? So this is what they are calling it as streamlined local and group accounting. So with this local and harmonized local and group reporting, yeah, if you see what happens here when I'm talking about consolidation and group reporting, your local accounting, which is ACDOC A table, having lots of fields, right? You have asset, you have material group, customer, vendor, plant, right? So many fields are there: cost center, profit center, segment, partner profit center. So how many fields are there? If you open universal journal table, you are going to see 500 and 500, I don't know exact number, but 500 plus fields you will see. Now this data entity wise I can release to group reporting, so I can move. So if you see some of the fields, I am moving to group accounting. If you see group accounting, you don't see 500 plus fields which are part of your universal journal table. No, in group reporting you will see 100 plus fields. You see 100 plus fields. And also in group reporting, this particular group reporting, you can load non-SAP data also. And for SAP data, you will have full audit trail. That's what I said, right? Preparation ledger. Because of the preparation ledger, you just see whatever is there in the AC Universal Journal, same thing will be available in group reporting. In group reporting, I can get consolidation fields. If your customer want some custom fields, even custom fields you can include in the group reporting. You can enhance the table. Either nowadays, you know how the technology changes. ACDoc A table, you can add as many fields as you want, because it's a simple include. It's creating an include. Same thing, same logic is applicable for ACDoc Q table. You can enhance ACDoc Q table. It's a simple, with the custom fields, it's a simple include in this particular group. It is not changing physical table. It's creating as a small view with the include. So now in this particular course, we are going to understand how this group reporting tool enabled. What are the product key terms? What are the how the master data is maintained in this particular group reporting? How the data release happens? If my local accounting having, so whenever you are posting any transaction in FICO, you are going to use spot rate or something rate. Some rules will be there. I have different calculations for currency translation based on IFRS, local gap, or US gap, or whatever the gap you have. I'm going to understand intercompany matching and reconciliation, where we are going to understand as part of group reporting. We are going to understand intercompany eliminations, how those happens. We are going to understand how the consolidation of investments. First consolidation happens, investment elimination, equity eliminations, goodwill calculations, minority calculations. How the cash flow is generated, group cash flow is generated, how the changes in equity generated, how the comprehensive income report is generated. So we divided, I divided, I mean, as per the plan, we have data collection in the group reporting when we were going to learn. So the total content is divided into 4 parts: data collection, preparation, reporting, and data collection, preparation, consolidation, and reporting. As part of data collection, we are going to understand how the master data is maintained. Why master data I have to maintain? You might be asking, why I have to you said one data model, why you are maintaining the master data again in this group reporting? I have SAP data, I have non-SAP data, right? I have to define where whatever applicable master data from SAP system will get it, right? So non-SAP data, master data, you have to create. Non-SAP profit centers, you have to create. Transaction data, I will, you're going to understand how to release data from ACDoc A to ACDoc Q table, or finance to Universal Journal to group reporting tables. And also, after releasing the data, on top of that, you want some adjustments. What kind of adjustments you need? Depreciation adjustments. You have extraordinary income that you want to show it as other income. You want to perform uh, some some reclassifications. Yeah. So on top of the transaction data, you can make it in group reporting. Then this data, whatever you collected, right? In this data collection, one more thing is there. We are not going to discuss as part of this group data collection. You know, recently SAP come up with BTP as part of, as on top of BTP, they have given a solution tool called group data collection, GRDC. So that one is another thing to collect the data. It's a cloud solution. In our course, we are going to understand how to release the data from Universal Journal. Also, we are going to understand how to load non-SAP data using CSV files. We are going to understand part 2, preparation, data preparations. Once you collect the data, you have to prepare the data as per our requirement, group accountant requirement. So the local accountant, once he collect the data, he can check whether its trial balance is zero or not, whether its balance sheet is zero or not, whether my assets plus liabilities plus equity equal to zero or not. My asset value is greater than my accumulated depreciation or not. Then, as part of consolidation, we need one currency. So my consolidation units might have different currencies. For consolidation purpose, we will define one group currency. So we are going to perform currency translation from local currency to group currency. At this time, we are going to understand how the balance sheet financial statement items are converted. Balance sheet financial statement items are divided into two: non-historical accounts and historical accounts. How the non-historical accounts are converted, how the non-historical accounts opening balance should be converted, movement should be converted, whether the translation difference should be posted to the same account or separate account, currency translation reserve account, how the historical accounts conversion should happen. Also, in the group currency, if I want any adjustments, journal entries, how to post that, what is document type, what document type we have to use. Then intercompany matching and reconciliation. This intercompany matching and reconciliation, we are going to understand how that intercompany transactions compared, how the intercompany transactions can be matched in the transaction currency or group currency. If any differences in this particular intercompany matching and reconciliation, so the difference might be because of goods in transit. There might be data release. So ACDOC A, the document is posted, but ACDOC Q you released, but from the ACDOC Q table, the data not come to intercompany matching table. There might be currency translation differences. There might be other differences. So how to find one based on the intercompany matching and reconciliation? Recently, SAP added a new functionality. You can analyze the intercompany matching and reconciliation. In that particular application, you can analyze the IC differences, and they integrated this intercompany matching and reconciliation with the consolidation intercompany elimination. They introduced an app called Financial Close. The group accountant can open this Financial Close app and he can check whether intercompany matching and reconciliation completed between those two companies. What is the status? He can also check whether intercompany elimination is completed for those two companies or not. And also from the intercompany elimination, I can execute elimination. That elimination, if the elimination is having any differences, the difference will be, we can create some posting rules in the intercompany matching and reconciliation. The differences will be addressed based on that particular posting rules. Once the intercompany matching and reconciliation, intercompany eliminations, we execute. The next part, we are going to perform consolidation of investments. As part of consolidation of investments, we are going to understand how the first consolidation happens, how the subsequent consolidation happens. What are the configuration steps? We are going to use some reclassification business rules. We call it as rule-based consolidation. We are going to use reclassification business rules to perform this consolidation of investments. Eliminate investments from the holding company. Eliminate equity from the subsidiary. Calculate the goodwill using the formula investment minus the percentage of equity. Calculate minority and post it in the subsidiary. We are going to understand. We are going to understand different versions. So you are implementing IFRS, US GAAP, how to give a solution. If what is the best way to implement both the best practices or both the accounting standards. At the end, we are going to run balance carry forward to move the data to the to move closing balances as opening balances for the next period. We have some reporting apps, group data analysis with reporting rules. We have management consolidation. We are going to understand management consolidation, how the elimination happens in the management consolidation for internal reporting. For the management consolidation, we are going to use a concept, first common parent elimination. First common parent elimination. So that concept we are going to understand. We are going to understand reporting rules. We are going to understand the new things like equity pickup. We are going to understand profit on inventory eliminations. We are going to understand preparation ledger. We are going to discuss how the group reporting data integrated with SAC. We are going to understand how planning solution can be given in SAC. For the planning consolidation can be done in SAC. I'm not going to show it in the SAC, but I can give you one idea. This is how happens the entire integration. But in this course, we are going to understand entire product capability of group reporting. So the course content, I'm not going through the course content. I have another video in the YouTube to explain this course content. I have given one view already, course content. So in the previous slide, I explained course content. The detailed course content, each and everything, every object in group reporting, we are going to uh, understand. So regarding the session plan, this is planned for 30 hours, 30-hour session. It will be more than 30 hours, but I'm just mentioning 30 hours. Session time 6:30 p.m. India time, 6:30 p.m. IST to 8:30 p.m. India time. Yeah, IST only. Weekend sessions. These are weekend sessions. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we take 2.5 hours. Sunday 2.5. Planned 2.5 hours, but I will make sure that we will complete. Uh, I mean, uh, 2 to 2.5 hours. In between, we'll complete. Whatever sessions we are going to understand, we are not going to. I am not going to record those sessions. Sessions are not recorded, but you can attend 2-3 times. I will tell you another slide. I will explain. Course cost 30,000 Indian rupees. You can pay this 30,000 in 2 installments. Server, you can get your own server, not at all a problem. If you have a server, if you have a any S4HANA server, you can use, not at all a problem. I will tell you how to practice in it. If you want to use the server what I am using, that vendor takes 5,000 for 3 months, 5,000 INR, 5,000 INR for 3 months. For one, if you want only 1 month, he will take 2,000. I will give you the configuration steps. What are the configurations required for this particular group reporting? How to use this? How to configure the system? Documentation relevant to this. Whatever class notes I prepared at that I will share it with you. After the course completion, we have one WhatsApp group. I will add you in that particular WhatsApp group so that we can whatever questions you have in the future, you might get a group reporting, or if you have any questions, you can post in this WhatsApp group. So this is all about the course. Again, tomorrow we have session at 6:30 p.m. And one more thing, I'm not recording the sessions. You might ask me like how if if I miss some sessions and all those things. So plan accordingly. This is a session. If you have your own S4 HANA server, right, you can parallelly execute, or you can execute after my session. Yeah. So you can, so you have both the options. You can execute with me, or you can execute once the session is completed. I will give the configuration uh, configuration relevant time. Sessions are not recorded. You can attend the sessions 3 times, more than 2 times, right? You can attend 3 times. So fourth time onwards, fourth time onwards. So maximum 2 3 times you will understand everything. Fourth time onwards, you just need to pay 6,000 INR Indian rupees. First 3 times, yearly 3 times, no need to pay anything. So one time you have to pay. Fourth time onwards, minimum amount 6,000 you have to pay, because I'm going to cover new versions, new topics, whatever SAP is releasing, right? So this is all about the course. Yeah, now it's open for questions. Any questions?
Yeah, Kiran.
Yep.
Yeah, Kiran. What's the difference between group reporting and BPC? Because a lot of clients are using for BPC. I mean, it's an advanced version of group reporting, or uh,
Yes. So group
what?
reporting and BPC both are same purpose. For consolidation wise, if you see, both are for the same purpose. But the thing is, these are the points, right? Group reporting, same master data it uses within the same one model it has. BPC, when you go, you just need separate master data, limited dimensionality. These are the things as a legacy consolidation. Yeah,
I
ETL
mean,
required.
you are saying. I mean, most of the clients are moving from BPC to group reporting.
Correct. Group reporting is
Okay.
a solution on premise, it's free. BPC
Okay,
is
so,
licensed and every user you have to pay.
so group reporting is only for consolidation, not for planning.
Not for planning, exactly, correct.
Okay. For planning, I mean, what? I mean, see, if one of the clients
SSC.
having BPC, okay,
Hmm,
so they need to go for planning in SAC, and for consolidation group reporting.
exactly, correct. That's the future.
Okay. So if I want to learn, I mean, group reporting, is it mandatory to know the BPC?
Not required. If you know FI, and if you have SAP, if you know like what is a company code, what is basically FI, basic knowledge required, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
if you have some idea on SAP system, that's enough. BPC is not mandatory. If you know FI, it's well and good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I mean, you mean the basic details of FI, right?
Correct, correct. Yeah, someone else is
so
asking.
yeah, Kiran, now the
Yeah.
group reporting is available in both, right? On-premise as well as the cloud, both options, right?
Yeah, yeah. From the day one, it's available from both on-premise and cloud. So whatever we are going to discuss, it's on-premise. But if you want to work on cloud, even you can work on cloud also with the
So
same knowledge.
whatever we learn in during this course, we can do the same thing in the cloud also. Some little bit
Cloud
changes or
also,
a lot of. Uh,
not little bit. It's an app. So here we will go to on-premise. We'll go to SPRO, right, for the
right.
configuration. There is an app to configure the things.
Oh, like how we do in SSC. Okay.
Yeah,
And another thing,
Yeah,
like
is there
I know. So as part of this course, are you going to cover anyone? I mean, like few examples with IFRS rules, or some of them like US gap accounting. Are you going to cover some differences? How are you going to handle between these two accounting methods? Or
depends on the question. So I'm going to cover all the product relevant stuff, right? While
okay.
we are talking about consolidation of investments, or while we are designing financial statement items, or while designing versions, if you have any questions relevant to how to identify IFRS gaps, or US gap, how to manage these things, I will answer those questions.
But you are not going to show anything in the system, some differences between. Or generally, when you prepare any statements, as for some customers follow IFRS, some might be
Hmm.
better. So some
See,
customers
two
follow US
things,
gap.
two things. If it is difference between IFRS and US gap, it's a
Correct.
functional side means, right?
Function set. Yeah.
Right? So I will tell you, if you have IFRS or US GAAP, right? The mapping, how to manage for the different mappings will be there, right? Operational GL accounts to financial statement item, different mappings will be there, and how to keep your IFRS data set separately, how to keep your US GAAP data separately. If you want to see the differences between IFRS and US GAAP, that I am not going to teach. It's a functional thing. It's not. I mean, we can check it in some other place.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Kiran, as
Hi,
you said
Kiran.
that we can,
Yeah,
Is it
we can,
yeah, we can
we
batch.
can go through a
hello?
session multiple
Kiran,
times.
Sorry, again, we can.
We can go through a session multiple times. So how can we
Yeah.
do that?
So once I complete, so 6 weeks or 7 weeks it takes, right? Immediately I will start another batch in the same time or 9 p.m. weekend only. So you can join in that session. You just need to repeat the sessions again.
Okay,
You have to
okay.
join again in
So
the
we can, yeah, we can repeat those sessions basically, in which we
correct.
need to understand what all things are required. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Kiran, in the
Manoj,
first slide, you mentioned
so
about
Kiran,
group financial planning.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. What is that, and are you going to cover that in the course?
Group financial planning is a separate course with me, which is SEC S4 HANA Financial Planning or SEC Integrated Financial Planning. I will inform you. Just send an email. I will inform you when I start. Next week, I'm starting that.
Okay.
Next week, and I'm starting.
I
Yeah,
mean, it is different from group reporting, or it is connected
right.
with because.
It's
Mhm.
it's a separate product in SSE. We have to learn SSE planning.
what is the timing for that class, Kiran?
That which one? Group reporting or group reporting, right?
SAC.
Si- SSE will be 9 p.m. So 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. group reporting, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. SSE
So is that a SSC planning course or integrated financial
planning course,
planning in SSC?
integrated financial planning course.
So
Yeah.
it includes
Any other
everything. I
questions?
mean, the sources from S4, BPC, everything you're saying.
Yeah. You just send an email. I will send you some demos. Let's restrict to group
Okay.
reporting questions only.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
so,
Yeah.
Kiran, one quick question on the master data.
Yeah.
So, there's this master data that could be maintained in group reporting, and then the reverse engineering happens, and AgDoc A table is going to do the uh, conversions and everything on the BPC format side, right?
Mm.
And save data in AgDoc A table itself. So I work on the master data side, and the common experience is that what if the master data is not maintained? So when the transaction happens, there is no master data available on the BPC side. So how would the data be generated on the AgDoc A table?
Let's
And the
restrict the
second,
data the question to group reporting.
yeah,
So
from
this is
from
what
group
we are going
reporting
to so
perspective only.
so BPC AgDoc, there will not be any master data creation in the reverse side. Master data extraction from the BPC or group reporting reverse side will be there. It's always from source to target, from AgDoc A2 or S4 HANA finance tables to group reporting. There is no other way. That means from group reporting data, master data won't go to the AgDoc A table or master data tables, right? It's always one way.
I thought
Kiran,
you
Please
said
restrict your question. So please
uh,
restrict your questions to group reporting, right?
so Kiran,
Whatever we are going to discuss. Yeah,
there is a you said that in 2022 there is some drill down from AC doc U to AC doc A, or some
correct. Correct.
so
Preparation ledger. It's a reconciliation purpose. Transaction
okay,
data reconciliation purpose.
so
So
is that
whenever you
going to
prepare,
go?
yeah, we are going to
Okay,
cover. Yes.
okay.
yeah. And would you also cover like how to migrate data from existing if a client has
Migration will not work for consolidation.
no, I mean to say like if a client has ECCS and they are on
That's
on-premise
what.
and then they also have group reporting, how would they convert ECCS to group reporting if they
That's what
want
I'm
to?
saying. There is no migration concept for group reporting. Legal consolidation, it's from the first consolidation you have to perform. There is no way to migrate data from BPC or ECCS or BCS to group reporting. Any other
Kiran, do we
question?
get a separate instance for the training or everyone works on the same instance?
So we same vendor you can use. Otherwise, you can if you have your own instance also okay.
No, for one which you are saying 5,000 rupees for 3 months. Is it a one instance for all students?
Correct, correct.
So
One
configuration
server
will
for
be
all.
So
already done,
Kiran,
right?
Yeah, sorry.
Configuration will be already done. So how will we
No, no, no.
practice?
You are going to do. You are going to do. So each version, each person going to create
any
one version.
technical knowledge is required? Kiran, any
Tec-
technical knowledge is required for
Technical knowledge is that means you are talking about do you need ABAP
like
or Java
any ABAP
kind of
for
knowledge?
coding query?
Not not
Yeah,
required.
yeah. Yes, yes.
Then
Hi,
Yeah,
Kiran.
because in
This
BPC
is
Not
we
required.
are writing a lot of baddies, right? But here no required.
not required. Not required. So you have something called custom extension tools. You have to use that. You have that for that one app also there. Extension tools. We have to use that one, but we are not going to cover in that in this particular course. That is for that you need technical knowledge. Yeah, you are right.
Kiran.
We're done.
This
Are
is
we?
Jay,
Theory
and
and
Yeah,
hello.
sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, yeah. This is Jay, and I'm from basically from a technical background.
Hmm.
And recently, I've done my FI certification, so I don't have much of experience on implementation. I just work on some support project, like
Hmm.
helping out the. I'm just doing a shadow resourcing right now. So,
Hmm.
what would you suggest? Like, is this the
So
course which I can go about?
technical in the sense you are into SAP only, right? SAP
Yeah,
technical
yeah,
side.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Then see the future. If you see if you want to move, right, you have very good technical knowledge. If you have this group reporting or relevant, not only group reporting or any functional module, definitely, yeah, you're going. Your skills are required. It will
Yeah, I
help you.
understand, but I mean, I've done my certification, but I don't have really the expertise or like I do understand few of the concepts, but some things when you say right, so I'm so
See,
lame, so
I
I'm not
understand.
able to understand the few terminologies what you're saying. So it
Understand.
will not be any
So
troublesome for you, right? So if I ask you something in the mid of the course.
if I can answer, I will answer at that time itself. If not, I will tell you these are the YouTube videos or these are the documentation you have to go through. So, for
Yeah,
example, if you
okay.
ask me like I want to understand accounting basics, right? So I want to
Hmm.
understand retained earnings or how what is balance sheet, what is this historical account on it. So I will
Hmm.
share some PowerPoint presentation. I might not say like I'm I will explain in minutes, but I will share you good documentation so that you will understand the accounting basics.
Okay, yeah, fine. Thank you.
Kiran, I'll just expand
Kiran.
this question a little more, a bit more. Going forward, for example, I am very new to this BPC, but I am an old FISU
First of
consultant.
all, it's not BPC, it's group reporting.
Sorry, for group reporting, I'm very new to this, but I am a old. I'm having experience in FICO. So the concern here is if I want to get to some information or do I need to take some knowledge for group reporting purpose, very specifically for group reporting? Is that required?
That means that's what this course designed, right? So the main objective of this course is to give you all the knowledge required to develop this particular group reporting product.
At functional level also, just
Yes,
just for an example, for FICO, I need to understand what is an accounting entry is. So do I need to understand something like that for group reporting purpose also?
yes, that those entries only for consolidation of investment you have to understand. So there in like FICO here also in group reporting also two areas: group reporting basics and group reporting advanced consolidation of
Okay,
investments in group reporting, which is called activity based consolidation of investment. So once you know this
okay,
course, then you have to go to that advanced consolidation of investments or activity based consolidation of investment. That is another
okay.
course.
So I can say that this group reporting course is a basic course, and there is an advanced course as well for group reporting,
Exactly.
which
Activity
will
based
which
only
consists of
functionality,
basically.
legal
Okay,
consolidation process like like what is first consolidation, what is subsequent consolidation, what is if your investment percentage increases, what you have to do, your capital increases, what should be done, if any partial divestiture happens, what should be done, any partial transfer, what should be done, what is when when you divest one consolidation unit, what should be done, when the merger happens, what should be done, when accounting method changes, what should be done. That's what advanced. So
Okay.
that is not part of this course. That is core legal consolidation functionality. So I will inform you when I start that course.
Okay. That can be done once
So
we are
Kiran, quick
through
question
this
here.
group reporting course.
If yeah, if we learn this
Yep.
course, can we search the job for by putting this skill in our resume?
Uh, yes, yes, you
Because
can
you are
easily.
seeing there are two courses. One is advanced consolidation, and one is this basics, right? So if
So
I
this
learn this
basics means
basics, I can.
this is the certification course. After this course, you can clear your certification. I can help you.
What
Which
is the
certification?
certification you're
Okay.
talking about, Kiran?
I forgot the code. It's a group reporting certification recently SAP introduced few months back. So I'll
Okay.
just email me. I will send the code. I forgot the code.
Yeah, yeah, I can search. No issues because recently I've done my
So
certification, FI
we need to
certification.
complete both courses and search the job, right?
No, no. For the certification, this course is sufficient. Whatever group reporting.
So this course is based
For
on
job
H4
purpose.
F95.
Exactly. Correct.
F95. Okay.
Yeah. So any other? Yeah. This is 30 hours
Oh,
session.
Yeah.
Kiran, one
Kiran,
more.
this is
Kiran,
helpful for
Pawan here.
That is
CS2.
also 30 hours. Yeah. Sorry.
Kiran,
This
one
is
quick
helpful
question.
for the CS2. Is this course?
CS2.
CA.
So this is very good for CS.
Yeah, how it will be helpful for added advantage for the CA? Just to.
So you can easily see you already know finance, right? Accounting entries, what it is going to do. There are
Yeah.
some companies they have very complex. They need a very complex scenarios. As I said, like step acquisition, capital increase, divestitures, all those. They have frequent activities in consolidation, right? So
Okay. Yeah.
yes, chartered accountants can understand and answer those. Give solutions for those.
Kiran, Pawan here.
Okay.
When can we? Yeah,
Yeah,
Kiran, Pawan here. When can we get the recording of this one? I want to go through this session again before we come for the tomorrow session.
just send an email immediately. I'll send.
Perfect. Yeah, because last time I saw there are a couple of uploads also onto the YouTube. Will this be uploaded on the YouTube or is this will be sent on the mail?
I will upload in the YouTube. I will send you your personal email, and I will also upload to the YouTube, and I will give it. Yeah,
Thanks. Thanks.
yeah.
Kiran,
Kiran,
So
this is
I'm
Kumar. Kiran,
yeah,
last question.
when,
Kiran,
when,
yeah,
when we're
yeah.
doing
Go ahead,
this
go
is
ahead.
the
Kumar
difference
actually.
between BPC
Yeah, Kumar.
versus group reporting,
Yeah.
Excel interface is a very user friendly from the BPC perspective as well as finance users perspective.
Hmm.
So what's the advantage that isn't it a disadvantage with the group reporting that we're switching away from Excel?
So
Just
that's see
from when we are
theory.
sitting at the customer and explaining the advantage of both the tools and
Yeah,
disadvantages.
BPC. Yes, exactly. EPM add-in is a very good tool. No comparison at all, right? If you ask me, the front end of BPC and the EPM add-in, when you compare with Fiori app, I go for EPM add-in only.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Kumar, you
So
are
that's
asking
a
something.
disadvantage, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
Yeah,
another advantage.
yeah, Kumar.
Kiran, I work for BPC EPM Add-in version. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking this course because it may help in future. Another thing is with this course, it may help
Mm,
for me consolidation in this EPM Add-in basic techniques, whatever that you teach. Those
mm.
techniques will help me to understand those reports. Normally, we'll have input numbers and reports, right? So it
Right,
may
right.
help.
Here we are going to here the way it's going because see when you see you see BPC, you can easily create an input template. Usually, you can manipulate the data because it's the solution itself created for planning and consolidation both. Right? Any adjustments you can directly reclassification also you can do it easily. Here, when it is comes to the group reporting, we always consolidate the data which is existing. right? Already existing the data. So you cannot create input templates like BPC planning. However, if any changes, you can load the data. You can prepare a CSV file, simple CSV file, and you can upload, or you have manual journal entries. You can post it. So input
and
template wise,
also,
it's not that.
yeah.
Yeah, there, if you
Okay,
want that
so
input template kind of stuff, you have to go with GRDC again. One more tool they have to implement. Yeah.
no, no. With this course, whether I can understand the consolidation which is going on with the BPC, the business scenarios, I can understand it.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes. 100%. Yes. First consolidation, subsequent consolidation, you are going to understand 100%.
what are the other consolidations we have? Sorry, I don't know. There's a name I'm asking.
So those are
We
like
have other.
divestitures, partial transfers, partial divestitures, mergers, all those things. That we are not going to cover. So first consolidation and subsequent consolidation, yes, we are going to go complete in this
So these are
using
the basic part of it. BPC. It's fine, right? No, something. I don't have to
correct.
go more deep. Yeah.
Kiran,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Kiran,
Thank
this
you.
is
Uh,
Sumit.
Kiran,
Yeah.
this is Jay. So currently, according to you, right? So what are the companies that are going with this group reporting concept?
All so SAP strictly saying whomever implementing SAP S4 HANA, right?
Mm-hmm.
For them,
Mm-hmm.
they are proposing consolidation or group reporting only. Consolidation in group. They are not suggesting any other product for consolidation if you are implementing group S4 SAP S4 HANA.
Why I'm asking is recently I did work on a project. The company was Pharma Novia, and there was no. I mean, I haven't seen any documentation or any kind of requirement, or what do you call the on this, especially the group reporting concept. So even I didn't come up because they have recently migrated from ECC to S4
Hmm.
HANA. So I've never come across they talking about these
This
area
is
like.
so this is so first the implementation is done. This is the second step, right? So consolidation is the second step. So you might, I mean, they might come up with this. So we don't know, like, they have any legacy consolidation solution. You just need to check. If
Mm-hmm,
they don't have consolidation solution, that means they don't need consolidation basically.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
If legacy, so that you have to find out whether they have any existing legacy solution for consolidation. If yes, you
mm-hmm.
can suggest them to go with this group reporting.
Okay,
Kiran,
so
this is Sumit.
it can go in
Let,
hand in hand with the legacy one, the
Correct.
S4 HANA and the legacy group consolidation, right?
Yeah, yeah. It can be a replacement for legacy group consolidation. Yeah. Someone else is asking. Yeah. Go ahead.
hey,
After
this is Sumit.
completion of this course, will we be able to in a position to implement, or do we have to learn the advanced consolidation
I will
also?
not require. I will make sure that after this course, you are going to understand how to take the best practice content, how to adapt that best practice content, and you can implement first consolidation, subsequent consolidation. So for the first implementation, that's what required. So whatever advanced I'm saying, that's when you are running the solution, right? Those are the future activities, right? That you can learn later, not at a problem. But implementation purpose, this knowledge is sufficient. Whatever group reporting knowledge, that's whatever we are going to discuss, that's not, that knowledge is sufficient. You can implement.
So Kiran,
Kiran,
Thanks, Sumit.
ICMR
I would.
eliminations is also included, right?
Yeah,
We are going
correct.
to learn this also,
Intercompany
ICMR and
matching and
elimination.
reconciliation and
Yeah.
intercompany elimination both are in. Yeah,
Okay.
so I mean, like
Kiran,
you
just one
mentioned, like
last thing from my side.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead,
I
go ahead, go
have
ahead.
system 1809 S4 HANA 1809. Is that fine to practice while doing this course?
So a lot of things changed, right? I don't suggest one edge. A lot of things
Kiran,
changed.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Kiran,
Go ahead,
this
go
is
ahead.
Sumit.
Yes,
We are currently using FPS2 2021, so that should be
that's it.
sufficient with. So should I
That's sufficient.
use 2022?
Not
Because
required. Not required.
I see that
2021 FPS zero two
preparation
is
list.
okay.
Okay, this
Preparation ledger is
preparation
available.
legend.
FPS zero
Yes,
two,
it is there. It is there.
FPS
I
zero two. So
configured.
you can enable it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So anything, just send an email. Write lot of questions. I know
Mhm.
you have a lot of questions. Let's just park those questions for tomorrow. Yeah. So some are raising their hands. So yeah, we'll
One
talk
last
tomorrow.
question,
Yeah,
Kiran. One last
yeah.
question. So, when I was having the discussion with the client is also having a lot of annexures, disclosures, uh, and other kind of notes.
Apart from
Hmm.
these standard statements which we generally give, like the balance sheets,
Hmm.
trade balance, P&Ls, cash flows. Apart
Hmm.
from that, they have a lot of these things. So should there be any? I mean, will this tool help, or should I use
There
the?
is a
Uh,
disclosure management or SSC they can
yeah,
use.
I mean, they have not taken that disclosure management, so they are asking these reports to come out. So,
So just check. So come
so
out in the
I'm.
sense you can get the data, but you know, right? The S4 HANA
Yeah,
system, you cannot
I'm thinking
add
that.
notes and all those things.
Yeah. So they're trying to see, they want to compare the notes. So they want to see. So I said that we can use the S4 HANA and build a query on that, and then get your notes on top of it using analysis office. Should that be the right solution?
Analysis for office also you can't add notes, right? So it should be out of
Mm.
the system. That means
Mhm.
not in S4 HANA or any SAP tool, right? If
Mhm.
disclosure management not there, then they have to do it in Excel.
It's a separate license, is what I heard. Disclosure management.
Correct, correct.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Okay. Thanks.
right, I'm stopping the recording. Thank
Thanks.
you. Join tomorrow with the same meeting.